Well, you can head down to the River Valley because baseball season is heating up in the River Valley, and the Fort Smith Marshals are ready to bring the excitement. Joining us today, we've got the assistant general manager, the general manager. We've got Jack and Greg joining us to talk about all things baseball in the River Valley. Thanks for joining us,
guys.
gentlemen.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, we got to start with the name, and I know I've heard you explain this before, but you're the Marshals, right? How did we pick that name?
Correct. It was a public vote, and people went nuts. They were excited about trying to name the team. We did a top five. Marshals was number one going into the top five, and they came out on top by quite a wide margin.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Marshals, there's a long-standing tradition and some history around that name there in Fort Smith.
Right. It just made sense. We were going to be on one side of the law or the other, and we chose the good side.
Yeah,
Nice.
you did.
Love it.
Absolutely, yes.
How do you guys kind of connect with the Fort Smith community?
Yeah, so we try to get involved as much as possible with other local businesses, Chamber of Commerce, and try to, get out in events, and we just helped with the Fort Smith Marathon and things like that. We have an internship program where a lot of students from the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas kind of work with us during the summer, and yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
fun.
Yeah.
Connected.
Yeah. Do you guys have any goals that you're working towards for this season?
For us, it's about selling tickets and getting, but even more than that, being a part of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so between kids and those couples and businesses, and we just try to get everybody who doesn't want to go to a baseball game.
Right.
So,
Who doesn't love baseball games? Where do your baseball games take place?
UA Fort Smith
Okay.
at Crowder Field. So
Yeah.
we're there for the time being.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. What can fans expect at those home games?
Yeah, so we try to make it a very fan-friendly experience. We try to, give them a great experience with $1 hot dogs on Tuesday. We have drink specials on Thursdays. We do fireworks on Fridays, and really every night's different, and there's always something fun going on. So, yeah.
So there's always a reason to show up to the ballpark,
Yeah.
right?
Right,
Absolutely.
right.
Did you guys play baseball when you were growing up?
Yes, absolutely.
What position? What position did you play, Greg?
Pitcher, first base,
Okay.
until I realized I couldn't throw hard enough. So,
Yeah.
so I decided to make it a career.
Yeah, that was good for you. Yeah. What about you, Jack?
I was mostly an outfielder, center field. I was
Yes.
pretty quick, so yeah.
Yeah. And what's it like for you all kind of being a player and now kind of managing and watching these almost, professional level players?
Right. We're
play.
filled with college athletes right now that want to get drafted.
Yeah.
Those that don't get drafted could still sign free agent contracts. So, we're in Naturals town right now, but that's what these kids aspire
Sure.
to do. So it gives them an extra chance. They're college players, and it might be the first time they play with a wood bat. So
Yeah.
this gives those scouts an opportunity to see those college kids that are playing with these other types of bats to swing a wood bat to see if there's any difference.
Can you talk about the league you play in just for a moment?
Yeah, so it's called the Mid-America League. We've got teams throughout Texas and a team in Joplin, Missouri, and we'll be expanding this offseason, so some more teams in most likely the same region, Texas, Missouri, Arkansas. And there's big plans on, 5 years there could be,
Sure.
a whole bunch more teams. And it's really community focused, and we really want to develop these players and get involved in the community, and that's kind of the focus of the league.
Yeah. You mentioned your activations, like you got, different things happening, but are there any events happening maybe throughout the summer that are really going to drive people to come out to the ballpark?
We do 3 kids camps a year, free kids. So we do that 3 different times, 3 Saturdays, March 20th, May 20th.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's upon us,
opening
right?
season is I probably wish it was March. We got a little bit more time, but we'll see our players the 19th, 20th, and 21st, and we get them on the road to Joplin. But really, our first event is our Meet the Team event. We'll do it at the Choctaw Casino in Pacola, and get a chance for the public to meet the players and get some autographs and pictures. And it's really the first opportunity. We have 7 or 8 holdovers from last year, but most of them will be new kids from some of the surrounding area.
Yeah, very cool. Well, thanks for joining us
Thank you
today.
guys so much.
Love your
Absolutely.
branding, love your
Thank
logo.
you.
Yes.
Looking really
We do
great.
too.
Can't wait to see some baseball
Thank you
there.
guys.
in Fort
Thank you so
Smith.
much.
you.
Yeah.